I came to the Epic Intensive because I wanted to be around a group of like-minded individuals who were kind of having the same struggles or who were at the top of their game.
I went to the Epic Intensive because we attended one in Salt Lake City. I was just so impressed with Matt.
I decided to come to the Epic Intensive because I've been following Matt's podcast for roughly 6 months, and I like what he has to say. He seems really genuine, and I felt this was the boost that I need to get my business restarted.
What made me decide to come to the Epic Intensive was after listening to the podcast and being part of the Epic Pro Academy and the Facebook group. I just needed to come in person and meet everyone and get my questions answered and develop those relationships and kind of just piece together any little thing that I had in my mind so that I can, take it forth and be really successful.
What made me come to the Epic Intensive is I was here a year ago and I learned a lot, got a lot of value out of it.
What made me come to the Epic Intensive was the fact that I've listened to Matt for probably a year now on his podcast, and I was so intrigued by his method and his system.
I came to the Epic Intensive because I wanted to meet some of the people I've been seeing in the Academy for over the years, like Parker Stiles, and people who have actually escaped the rat race and doing what I'm trying to do. And they credited some of that to coming to this, and so that's what brought me here.
I came to the Epic Intensive because I've been listening to Matt's podcast for the past year, and just wanted to finally come and meet him in person and just be around like-minded people.
The reason I came to the Epic Intensive is to grow my business.
The reason we came is we just wanted to get more Matt. We were really impressed when he came to Salt Lake City. I liked him a lot. He was very real, he was very authentic, he was very genuine, and also to get a boost.
I love Matt's event for a couple reasons. One is Matt's one of the few guys out there that's actually practicing what he preaches. He does what he says. So anything that's coming from stage I know is actually in the markets and it's directly applicable, and that is huge. The second thing is Matt's events are all about taking action, not just about theory, not just about education, but it's truly about giving you the tools and resources that you need to go take action and go implement, which ultimately I believe is where all success is made. And so nobody's better than Matt is, and that's why I keep coming back.
What I liked best about the Epic Intensive was getting excited again.
Well, the network was crazily good, but on top of that, it's the systems that he has in place, and to be able to, it's not so much that he's saying them, but you know how big they are and how useful they'll be to us.
The networking and the format. I've been to other intensives before where they had good information, but with this event, I felt that everything was structured, and he gave me a starting point and an ending point. So I now know what I need to do and how I need to do it.
What I loved most about the Epic Intensive is that everything is so real, and the facts are, there's no fluff. This is how you are going to be successful. Here's A, here's B, here's C, now go run with it.
What I like best about the Epic Intensive this year is there was a lot of new information.
It was so many things. I mean, it was just so many golden nuggets throughout the event to where it was where I could just, one thing that for as the pyramid, the time and the money pyramid, it kind of clicked once I saw him put and break it down in perspective of starting out with more time, less money, and as you move up, you start getting more of your time back and more money.
The thing I like best about the Epic Intensive is we got more of that, but then also we got a lot of networking, several deals, we've contacted with people, just learning so much from other people. There's more than one way to do something, and really just the energy in the room and how excited people are.
I liked how Matt breaks it down into small steps where you can follow, and things you can do to get from where you are now to where you want to be. And he just breaks it down into small, doable tasks.
The networking opportunities, and it was exactly what I wanted as far as re-energizing us and giving us focus and motivation.
What I love the best about the Epic Intensive is the environment. I love how everyone's so supportive. It's just a great supportive community.
What I liked best about the Epic Intensive this year is the networking, is following up with all the people that I've met last year or on the Facebook fan page, and then obviously seeing everyone from Cashflow Savvy or Epic, and then just creating it and building it and then soaking everything in.
After the Epic Intensive, what I see for my future is coming back and having a portfolio of rentals. I have a very small one now, but I want to have a much larger one.
Well, right now, after the Epic Intensive, right now we flip homes a lot, and we haven't wholesaled much. And so we're looking to make a big transition to wholesaling.
What I see for my future after the intensive is I have a starting point for my business. I know which direction I want to go, where I'm going to go, and how I'm going to do it, and I see myself crushing it in the future.
What I see for my future is great things. I see lots of properties that I'm going to put under contract, and lots of families that I'm going to help, and lots of profits I'm going to make.
After the Epic Intensive, I see for my future my business growing.
We see lots of lead generation, getting really good at generating leads and contacting those leads, because that's really the key to all of this. And that really just hit home.
I see myself moving forward with a lot more confidence. Moving forward, trying to structure a team, getting a better system in place to where I can really knock the ball out the park.
After the Epic Intensive, I plan on putting everything that he's taught into action, and hopefully be able to leave the rat race. And he did it in 4 years, so maybe I can do it less than he did.
After the Epic Intensive, I have a really positive outlook. I feel like there's a foundation. Matt makes things really easy to understand, and I see my business flourishing.
So what I see for my future is me growing my business, actually creating that dream and making things happen.